to Seven Trumpets Prepper. Guys, in this video, I want to tell you that there's a lot of things we could talk about, from capturing other sovereign nations' presidents, to the burning down of our economy, to the end days, you name it. But what I want to talk to you about today is something that I just discussed with a friend of mine. We had lunch together, and I was listening to my elder talk to me. And Brother Mark was talking with me, and we were talking about how that people was saying, hey, I'll come to your house when the crap hits the fan. It's something I've talked about years ago, and I haven't really touched on it again since, I don't think. But we are fast approaching that catalyst where that funds are getting tight for people, jobs are getting tight, resources are getting tight. Obviously, heck, we go into other countries taking their oil. I mean, it just, like I said, from a libertarian standpoint, I could go wild today on a lot of content, but I want to hit something on the hammer on top of the nail, and I give Brother Mark credit for the inspiration of this video today, is that it is becoming obvious to me too, is that I don't know how many people over the years have said, well, when things get bad, I will come to your house. Do not come to Luke's house. If you value your life, your peace, and sanity, don't come to my house. I'm not going to your house. I encourage people not to come to your house if you're smart and prepared, because there is not going to be good things that happen. I would instead suggest to people to make a plan. Be prepared. Have a bug out bag or a get home bag. Put some food back. Try to store some energy. Try to make sure you have some clean water or a way to purify water. Make sure you have a way to heat yourself in case it's going to be, you're in a cold climate. You know, there is a lot of things that I think I would do, and I would encourage you to do, other than respond to people that are prepared by saying, I'm coming to your house. These people have sacrificed vacations, time with family, resources, savings, lots of stuff, blood, sweat, and tears, patience, to have what they have. And it ain't because they're greedy. It's because they see the writing on the wall. Babylon's going to catch a nail. It is about to happen in a big way. America is under judgment. I'm telling you, what you're seeing right now is the lashing out and final fighting of a dying line. You are seeing an absolute assault on people of the world by this nation. Because we are desperately broke. We are desperate for resources. Things are not looking up. And I know that everybody thinks we're living in the golden era, and we got a president that says he ain't gonna start no new wars, and then I think he's bombed more places in 1 year than any president in history. I mean, I could just go on and on and on. I'm not going to get into politics. I'm going to stay on point with the fact that you need to understand that, number one, nobody is coming to your house with good intentions. These people say, I'm going to come to your house when the crap hits the fan. Oh, they're going to come to your house. They ain't coming with good intentions. They're coming to take your stuff because they know that they were lazy and a complete, utter human waste of space acting person that they didn't prepare. That they think they're just going to show up and take what you got. Well, I'm sorry. I got 2 little girls that I'm going to make sure that make it to adulthood by the grace of y'all. And if it's me or you, I'm going to be standing when the dust settles, if at all possible. Like, there is this viciousness that will come out to protect my family. And I didn't put those resources up for other people, okay? It is an individual responsibility. As a libertarian, it is an individual liberty and an individual responsibility of each and every person to provide for themselves. See, this government and this age that we're in has coddled people. It has gave a false sense of security to people, from the woke crowd all the way to feminism, all the way to the young community with entitlement, that everybody thinks that everybody owes them something. And the truth is, I don't owe you nothing but to love you as my fellow neighbor and brother. Outside of that, it's not my responsibility to prop you up, nor you to prop me up. And that's a message that, for some reason, for the life of me, cannot be received by many people. And what's really crazy is it's like generational at this point. Like, there's people that's in their 60s and 70s and 80s thinking that the world owes them something when it owes them nothing. And when things fall off the rails here in the very near future, honestly, maybe in the next calendar year. I mean, the U.S. dollar, as I've said recently, lost 10% of its value in the past 12 months in a study conducted. So, I mean, at the astronomical rate that, things are falling off the rails, who knows what that's going to look like in another 12 months. But I know this, my groceries cost twice as much as they used to. Ammo costs quite a bit. Thanks to Palmetto State Armory, I can still buy a firearm for dirt cheap. Shout out to them. Wish they'd sponsor my YouTube channel. But man, I mean, that's just the state of the nation. And it's crazy because, I cover a lot of things religious on here. But today is just definitely, I would just say, a prepping conversation. And years ago, like 10 years ago, if not more, I spent so many years past that. It's like 13 years, I think I've been, 13 or 14 years been on here now. But anyways, the first 4 or 5 years that I produced content, I know constantly I was showing people how to build something. Like from wood gas fire to run your generator to here's how to filter water to you name it. And it blows my mind thinking back about how much time has passed now that I just see more and more people lulled to sleep with a false sense of security. Like, on top of that, how the people's okay with the fact that we just went into a sovereign nation, captured their president, without any approval from Congress, when we're supposed to do that by the Constitution. And everybody's okay with that. So, that tells me that we've come to a point of critical mass. People don't care what the laws of the books say. People don't care what the laws of the land say. People apparently don't care what the law of the Scripture says. And so here we are. And when we get to a point where anything goes because people feels it's okay, that's when you're not far out from catastrophic collapse. And my last thought I'd leave with you about the people not coming to your house when crap hits the fan is that if you look at ancient Rome and you overlay the rise, the golden age of Rome, and the fall of it in comparison to the United States of America, with a good head on your shoulder and a good study of history, you will see that we are at the tail end of this republic, just like the Roman Republic, how that it demised. And we have overspent, we have overfought in wars, we have brought in too many people that are not about American values. And so the result of that and carelessness of our leaders is bringing about the demise that is today. And many people, for every one person I would say that's prepared, there's probably 20 to 30 people, and I think I'm well undershooting this, that there's probably, the ratio is probably 1 to 40. Let's go that. I feel better about that number. Like, this is Luke's statistics. This is my theories and thought process right now. So this is the one thing I'm telling you that ain't empirical evidence. This is my thought process. For me, there's probably 40 other people out there not prepared. They're not welcome at my house. When the crap hits the fan, don't come over to my house asking for a can of beans. I ain't breaking bread with you. I don't want you there, okay? You want me to help you now? I'll show you how to, make your own food. I'll show you how to make your own power. Heck, you want to hire me, I'll come even bowl you up your off-grid power now. But when it gets ugly, don't come to my house, because it's going to be a war zone. And I'm telling you, anybody that I know that is prepared, and friends, and relatives, and co-workers, and just anybody I know that is actually prepared, they are not about that noise. And I promise you that when you tell people that are prepared, this is a warning to people that aren't prepared. When you tell people, I am coming to your house, you have just put your name on a list with those people. And they are going to, from this day forward, watch you like a hawk. Because whenever it does go down, they know that you know that they are prepared. And they are going to be on the lookout for you coming to mess up their peace of mind. So instead of telling people that, what I would encourage you to do is today sit down, make a plan, and start executing that plan to get prepared for what's to come. Because nobody, not Uncle Sam, not FEMA, not any other countries, nobody's going to save you one day when the Republic of America falls apart. there will be no saving. The only salvation as I continue this year moving forward, and when I say this year, I don't mean this pagan Roman New Year. I mean the New Year on scriptural calendar, as I've tried to hound it ever since back of Passover, I think, is that the only thing we have to look forward to is the hope of salvation, of the new kingdom coming, with Messiah coming back. Is that is the hope. New Jerusalem, the new kingdom, that is the one thing to hope toward, because all the rest of this stuff is going to fall apart. Countries are going to fail. Sovereignties are going to fail. Monies are going to fail. People are going to fail you. Like this, the hope that you need to put your trust in is in the Most High Yah, and keep His commands, have faith in Messiah, and look forward to the new kingdom. Keep your eyes on the prize, because the rest of this stuff, baby, it's about to burn. So guys, as always, till we see you again here, 7 Trumpets Prepper Channel, I'm going to go try to make $1 today. I hope the Most High Yah Baruch you, keep you, make His face shine upon you, show you favor, and give you shalom, my friends, in Yahushua name.